And for the presentation of the colors, Meadowdale Army Gerald TC. And can everyone please stand? At this time, gentlemen, please remove your hats and graduation caps, and all please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and National Anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated. Dear fellow graduates, esteemed faculty, and honored guests, I am very honored to be a part of the amazing class of 2023. It was a long time coming, but we still made it. I remember walking into Meadowdale as a tiny little 13-year-old, not knowing anyone but two people. I was scared and clueless, but I was ready. I didn't know what for, but I was. And it was that same readiness and drive that brought me here today at my high school graduation. It's all so surreal. As I look around and see my peers who have been with me since 7th grade, I start to realize how much we have grown and transformed. We're not those bad little kids anymore. We're beautiful, smart, compassionate, responsible, humble, and loving young adults now. You guys will always hold a special place in my heart. Even though this class had its many ups and downs, we're all still here, together and thriving. But we couldn't have done it without the support from our teachers, family, friends, and God. I would especially like to thank my mommy, my dad, and my siblings for everything they have done for me. I want to trade them for the world. I would also like to thank Dr. Harsh. She came into my life my sophomore year and made it special. She became a big sister to me. Her comforting words when I would be crying over silly drama, her warm hugs, and her stern voice when we would talk too much. I will love and miss her so much, and I'm so sad to say goodbye. Also, those friends who have stuck with me through everything. I love you guys so much. This class witnessed so many changes. Different teachers, administration, and students. But most importantly, we watched the schools change into a CTC. I think that was the best decision ever. It brought two principals that changed Meadowdale for the greater good. We also had our freshman year cut short because of COVID-19. We watched COVID ruin everything, but that obstacle didn't stop us. This may be the end, but it's also a start to something new, something great. Whether you go to college, the military, or the workforce, we all have something instilled inside of us, the spirit of a lion. I hope everyone goes far in life, and I wish the best for everybody. Every adult tells me that life gets hard sometimes. So I'm telling you not to give up. No matter if your mental or physical health isn't the greatest, don't let that defeat you. God has great things planned for each and every one of us. So congratulations, Meadowdale class of 2023. We're out of here. Thank you. I now would like to invite to the stage Meadowdale Career Technology Center valedictorian Lorenzo Dabney.
Thank you, Samia, and good afternoon, everyone. First, I would like to thank the entire faculty of Meadowdale Career Technology Center. I would love to say all of their names so that they can feel recognized, but then we would be here all day. But please know that I truly do appreciate and love every single one of you, and it was a blessing to be a part of your lives. You better believe I'm visiting you guys as often as possible. They have been so involved and dedicated to their students and have truly made this school a home. I don't think I've ever seen a principal more than a handful of times at the previous schools I've been to, but I've seen Principal Rissmiller practically every day since the day he arrived at Meadowdale. He made it clear that he was there for us rather than being a mysterious figure you always hear of but never see. Now, I would ask how everybody is doing, but I think it's safe to say that we're all happy high school is over and done with. Now it's time for the fun stuff like taxes, mortgages, and bills. Aren't you guys excited? Yeah. No, but on a more serious note, I know everybody is itching to celebrate today. So in accordance with Mr. Davis's 5 Bs, I'm going to be brief, brother, be brief. These past 4 years have proven just how adaptable and resilient we are. Despite the riots at school, the teacher shortage, and COVID-19, we have all prospered and become so much stronger than we were before. We, the class of 2023, have become diamonds. Molded by the pressures of this world, we have all become beautiful and indestructible diamonds. Mix that with our school mascot, and we're the Diamond Lions. That sounds pretty cool, right? Ponence's mascot is the Golden Panthers. I think it's pretty good. You said no? You said that's corny? Okay, that's fair, that's fair. Anyways, all that's left for us is to show and proclaim boldly to the world that we, the class of 2023, are here, and they better make way. Shine bright like a diamond, shout out to Rihanna, and roar like a lion. Thank you. Thank you. And I would like to welcome to the stage your Meadowdale class of 2023 salutatorian, Hannah Grass.
Good evening, Meadowdale's faculty, family, friends, staff, and of course, class of 2023. We made it. 13 years, approximately 2,300 days, and 56,000 hours is how long our school career has lasted. After all that time, it only felt like 1 minute. 1 minute until practice is done, 1 minute until class is finished, 1 minute until we can leave school, 1 minute till lunch is over. Just 1 minute. I asked myself what I wanted to focus on during my speech. Our future and the challenges we'll face, our past and the memories we have made, but then I decided to focus on now, right now in this moment. Usually we overlook the nows and try to remember the past and anticipate the future. Right now, at this moment, is the only time we will ever experience this. This is our first and last time we'll ever walk across this stage together to receive our diploma. This day that seems so far away approached in just the blink of an eye. The class of 2023's journey has been anything but ordinary. To my fellow graduates, we grew up. All we ever wanted to do was grow up. We grew to be wiser, stronger, taller, and older. We grew up waiting for the bell to ring at the end of each day. We grew up reading picture books and moved on to chapter books. And now, here we all are, anxiously waiting to close this chapter in our life and turn the page to a new one. To the class of 2023, enjoy these last moments being together as one. We will always have these memories to look back on and reminisce the good old days. I look forward to seeing what the future will hold for each and every one of us. We are now the generation of change and the future. As we go on today and move on to our own lives, never forget all the memories you've made and the young and smart individuals we have become. Tonight may feel like the end, but it's really the beginning. So today I make a challenge to you to go against any and everything that may seem unreal. If you dream it, you can do it. Thank you, class of 2023, staff, Riz Miller, Mr. Davis, my mom, the rest of my family, and of course, my grandmother watching from above. Congratulations to all, we made it. Thank you. I now invite our principal, Mr. Riz Miller, to continue with the program.
Superintendent Lully, each student has earned a minimum of 20.5 Carnegie units in the required courses and has demonstrated competency and readiness as defined by the Ohio Department of Education. With their new graduation requirements, I do hereby certify that each of these students has met or exceeded the graduation requirements set forth by the Dayton Public Schools and the Ohio Department of Education. Superintendent Lully, I present for your acceptance the Meadowdale Career Technology Center class of 2023.
Good evening, graduates, families, administrators, teachers, and staff, and honored guests. It's my privilege to be here today to celebrate the Meadowdale Career Technology Center class of 2023. Each and every one of you should be proud of the work you've accomplished over the last 4 years. The graduating class here in front of us has some of the most talented and accomplished young people that Dayton has to offer. You have inspired us with your dedication, your resilience, and your commitment. Nelson Mandela once said, "Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world." As you move on to the next chapter of your life, remember that you have the tools and the abilities to change the world for the better. I urge you to remember the values instilled in you from your family, the knowledge you have acquired in the classes you've taken, and to always make good choices and do your best. I wish you well as you graduate today. Principal Rissmiller, as the superintendent of the Dayton Public Schools, and by the powers entrusted to me by the Ohio Department of Education and the Dayton Board of Education, I do hereby accept these candidates for graduation, and I release their diplomas to be presented in this ceremony. Vice President Smith, it is my honor to commend to you the Meadowdale Career Technology Center class of 2023.
Good afternoon. Come on now, y'all babies graduating today. Good afternoon. That's more like it, that's more like it. So, hello to all of our graduates, most importantly, our parents, our aunties, our uncles, our grandmothers, our support systems, our teachers, and our administrators. On behalf of the Dayton Board of Education, I would extend my sincere congratulations to the Meadowdale Career Technology Center class of 2023. It is my privilege to stand before you today and congratulate you on this achievement. And it truly is an achievement. Before we talk about the academic things and the things you did in the halls at Meadowdale, I want all of our crowd today to give themselves a round of applause for all of the hard nights, for the homework we helped out with, for waking somebody up before that bus got there, for waking somebody up to take them if the bus wasn't there. Let's give our parents a round of applause. As we look back on our times and the times you spent at Meadowdale, and to be honest, I have a bit of a bias because, like you, I am also a Meadowdale graduate. And I won't tell you what year it was, but I am lucky to say I graduated in one of those years that started with 2000, but it was a while back. I hope you realize what you all learned will take you far in life. And it may not be everything that you learned in a classroom, in a book, but the things you learned are how to persevere. You guys came into this high school world uncertain. You didn't know how classes would be. Not only that, you guys were the first group that came into this new Career Technology Center pathway. When you guys came into Meadowdale as a freshman, you didn't have this, and you grew into it. You learned how to get into your pathways. You found things that really, really moved you, and to that, I want to say congratulations, and those things will take you far in life. Like your valedictorian said, remember, you guys are lions. There's nothing in this world that you aren't prepared for. And to be clear, this world has molded you in a way that people, even in my generation, didn't have to face. The socioeconomic pressures, the mental health issues that face a lot of our youth, you guys have gone through a space that a lot of people didn't. There are a lot of people that started out on this path with you that aren't here today. There are a lot of people that started from your communities and neighborhoods that aren't here today. Some aren't even on this earth today. And we understand that the world that you guys have lived in has been a scary world. You've seen political upheaval. You've seen adults not know how to get along. But yet and still, you had to go through it. And every day, you persevere. Understand that as you move on and become alumni of Dayton Public Schools and Meadowdale alumni too, we will be here to support you well into your future. And while, yes, Mr. Rissmiller and Mr. Davis and Ms. Nas, they have been here to support you, and your teachers have been here to support you. You did this. Let me say it again. You did this. Some of you started this year wondering, am I going to get there today? But you did this. And yes, when we get out of here, we all got to give Zion a hug because he is the toughest lion in here. But Zion, I love you, my brother. I love you, Zion. There's a lot for the Meadowdale CTC class of 2023 to be proud of. And I would like to take a minute to share a few of the biggest highlights with you. And these are highlights, so we can take a time to clap it up for these highlights, can't we? Our students collectively earned more than $83,000 in scholarships. Students earned more than 180 college credits through the College Credit Plus program. Let me say that again. Those are credits that they got to get for free, and they don't have to go on and pay for those later. So let's get that a hand one more time. Not only did you excel in the classroom, but on the field and in the courts, you excelled. And I would be remiss if I didn't mention our Meadowdale Lion cheerleaders, where I don't care, Lee, if y'all was losing by 20, y'all was gonna win that flip battle. So we also were named city champions for boys and girls basketball in the winter and baseball in the spring. And you all also went on last year to become the first district champion in basketball in over 25 years in Meadowdale history. The last time that was done, I wasn't even 10 years old yet. And you guys went out and you got it done. For the first time, 7 students earned a phlebotomy credential and are now licensed phlebotomists. Go ahead and wave that hand if you did it. Wave that hand. And now our students have collectively earned more than 300 credentials, with 190 of those being career credentials and certifications. That shows you guys are ready for the world. Is the world ready for you? And guess what? It doesn't matter, because the world has to be ready for you anyway, because you're going to make it. You guys are lions. You've went through it. You've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly that this world has to offer. And to be honest, I don't like to show my age, because I've been around you guys and I cheer and I love you guys to death. But to Mr. Smith, y'all still my babies. So we have your back, and we love you, we appreciate you, and we value you. I see you, Damari. We love everything you've gone through. You guys truly are lions. You have been made for this. You have this. And you all know Mr. Davis got y'all back if y'all ever need him for something. So we good right there. Now, on behalf of the Dayton Board of Education, quit smiling, I accept these students commended to me by the superintendent, and they shall be hereforth deemed graduates of Dayton Public Schools, and they shall be hereforth bestowed with all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities afforded to graduates of this school system. I wish you success in everything the future has in store for you. And make sure you get each other's numbers and know each other after this, because reach out. Don't let years fly by. The skills and the knowledge you acquired during your time as a DPS student will serve you as you move on to college, a career in the military, or any other path you choose. Once again, the path that you choose. Do not let life choose a path for you. Now, please join me in congratulating the Meadowdale Career Technology Center class of 2023.
Good evening. At this time, we will announce the graduates of Meadowdale Career Technology Center. Lorenzo Dabney. Hannah Gross. Samia Crosby. Drea George. Madeline Donovan. Mayana Bailey. Alonzo Dabney. Joshua Duwayu. Kishana Kennard. Yvette Umutoni. Roshan Davidson. Alicia Webb. Deronda Armstrong. Kawan Arnold. Lee Benson. Sydney Bowden. Kamari Boykin. Jamel Brown. Shamar Caldwell. Danielle Cargill. Latan Carpenter. Richard Coleman. Marshawn Conley. Danielle Crutcher. Christopher Devons. Noah Elhart. Heaven Ellis. Davion Fleming. Dewan Glover. Krishawn Haley. Anthony Harris. Bria Harris. O'Shea Horde. Jayana House. Nikayla Kennedy Jones. Alea Lane. Damari Lipscomb. Dejanique Miller. Keyshawn Mills. Shania Milam. Demi Moore. Kaya Nicholson. Eric Shimi Yimana. Kairanga Pacific. Robert Peoples. Ethan Rapp. Calerio Reeves. Ailik Reyes. Sincere Rothwell. Josiah Skates. Demarius Shackelford. Daniel Spence. Jordan Stanton. Malik Thomas. Zion Bott. Leonard Walker. Sade Webb. Ariana White. Malachi Whiting. Carlos Woods.
Congratulations to all graduates. Today is the day we've been waiting for since kindergarten, 13 long years ago. 4 years being at Meadowdale High School has been quite an adventure. From the ups and downs and not thinking I could do it when all I had to do was put my mind to it was a challenge. But I can say I am very proud of myself for making it and walking across this stage. Now, this is the messages for the grads, class of 2023. Despite the fact that some of us aren't quite ready to become adults, keep
Keep moving forward and never look back. We finally overcome this first task. Nobody, however, had any face in this particular bunch. However, I can say that I'm extremely proud of each and every young student in this building for coming to this level today. Even though the toughest times we had to keep moving forward, and the past is the past and the present is the present. And you can't hang on to something that ain't meant to be hanged on. Now, from losing two of the most important individuals in my life has been a journey for me. My Uncle Wayman was a great listener and a great person. I stayed calling him for the littlest things, but I know that he would shoot me into the right direction. Now my grandmother, Janice, it was a bright as star, and when you opened the door, it was nothing but teeth showing. I was a handful, but loved her to death. Without y'all, my family, I would have not been able to complete it. Being unable to see y'all applaud for me in the crowd has been incredibly difficult, but it's okay because I know you guys are in here in heaven cheering for me. Enough sadness. This is for the graduates again. If you don't fail, you are not trying. To get something you never had, you have to do something you never did. Follow your fear, and there is no script to being an adult. Be the best adult you can be. Now it's time to say goodbye to high school. I'm extremely appreciative of my faculty members, Mom, Dad, James, my siblings, and couldn't forget Mr. Davis for not giving up on me, and also my grandmother, Deborah, and encouraging me to continue this wild journey. Now this is for class of 2023. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Now signing out, Gizmo. Meadowdale class of 2023, please rise. We did it. You may now move your tassel from the right to the left.